Great matchup in the playoffs tonight. The Kings and Golden State Warriors, led, of course, by the legend Steph Curry, meeting up in the preseason. We take you straight to the second half of a good game. De'Aaron Fox with the nice move inside gets the layup, and Sacramento goes up by 10. Then Malik Monk pushing the ball, kicks it out to Keegan Murray for the three-pointer, and Sacramento's up by 13. We move to the fourth quarter. Chris Paul pushing the ball and finding Jonathan Kuminga for the three-pointer. Confident shooter in the preseason. Knocks that one down. That's a new-looking shot for him. And Sacramento, well, their lead's still at 11. Dario Saric's shot is blocked by JaVale McGee. And JaVale is running the floor, throwing that one down. Sacramento up by 13. Is it over? No, sir. Steph Curry driving and making the no-look pass over to Trace Jackson Davies for the slam. Then Steph pulls up and drains the deep, impossible three. Andrew Wiggins with the behind-the-back crossover, then hits the jumper. Then it's Curry pump faking and hitting the three. Just keep your eye on the score. Less than 2 minutes to go. Golden State down by just 4. Now Curry in the post. I said Curry in the post, doing a little Dirk Nowitzki move. 112 to 110. Sacramento's lead down to 2. De'Aaron Fox drives and gets the lay in the lead. Pushed back out to 4. 114 to 110. Off and inbounds on the other end. Steph Curry gives it up, gets it back, and does this go in? How about off glass, please? Banks in the three-pointer. Watch it one more time. Steph using all of the space, and that includes the backboard here as he gets the shot to go. Then Steph, with his team down 2, way outside, drills the three to bring them all the way back and give them the lead. Watch it one more time as Steph working on De'Aaron Fox. All he needs is just a sliver of light, and he gets it to go, so GSW up by 1. De'Aaron Fox now, a chance to win it for Sacramento. Time running down, and that one's off. De'Aaron Fox can't get it to go, and Steph plays hero again for the Warriors as they get the win by 1 in comeback fashion. Your final score, 116 to 115.
The Phoenix Suns taking on the LA Lakers. It is the first time since 2018 that LeBron James and Kevin Durant have faced off and shared the court together, so fans are hyped, and it's great from the start. Russell to Davis for the dunk. D'Angelo Russell with the great court vision and in sync with his Lakers teammate early on this season. This does not feel like a preseason game. Davis gets the block. LeBron rebounds, goes the other way, and gets to go for 2. Anthony Davis putting in work on the defensive end, blocks Nurkic. Then Anthony Davis with another block. He was putting in the work. 6 blocks in this game for Anthony Davis. Later in the first, Kevin Durant knocks down the deep 3. Lakers up 14-9. Durant pulls up, hits another jumper. He had 21 points in this game. We're tied at 29. LeBron James sees a lane, drives to the basket, makes the layup. He had 19 points in this game. Lakers up 31-29. Russell finding Anthony Davis. He's ready for it, has plenty of room. Thinks about it, shot fake, decides to let it rip, and it's good. Taurean Prince finding Davis, who throws it down for 2. Your halftime score, Lakers up 58-54. We take you to the second half. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker on the bench, hanging out, enjoying the show. Nurkic gets the layup inside, plus the foul. Would make the free throw, so Phoenix is up 64-62. Later in the third quarter, D'Angelo Russell finds Austin Reeves. A contested 3, doesn't matter. It's in. 65-64, 1-point game. Grayson Allen gets the steal. Throws down the dunk on the break. 70-65, Phoenix on top. Eubanks with the posterizing slam inside. The Phoenix Suns would go on to beat the Los Angeles Lakers 123-100.
The Orlando Magic taking on Flamengo from Brazil. We start you off with Anthony Black seen there, setting up Jeff Howard seen here, knocking down the 3, and Orlando storms out to a 19-2 lead. Later, Jet Howard Over to Caleb Houston for the 3. Then it's Admiral Schofield to Trevlin Queen, and Trevlin Queen's just down low, laying around, not doing much, stuffs that one home. That's an easy jam, right? Well, this one's not. Look at Queen storm to the basket and crunch that one. 49-31, Orlando in the lead. Caleb Houston now in transition from, you guessed it, Anthony Black setting things up. Nice dish here. And Orlando up by 24 at that point. They led it by 29 at the half. After a bad pass, Anthony Black in the second half shows he can play a little defense as he gets back on defense and blocks this shot. Nicely done, getting up and using the left for the swat. Here's another look. Good reaction and good rejection as well. Now Queen gets the steal, and boy, we know he can dunk it. Throwing this one down on the break too. Easy little dunk there, and it's 81-52. How about Queen's outside game? Does he have that? Yep, you bet. Knocking down the deep 3 here off the dish from Schofield, and it's 105-70. And then Queen getting the jam off the dish, and Orlando goes on to win this one comfortably. Your final score, 109-76.
Season and the Charlotte Hornets play the Boston Celtics at home in their final preseason game on Thursday evening. Jason Tatum, LaMelo Ball, they're ready for it. Drew Holiday finds Jaylen Brown outside. He knocks down the 3, 17-9, Boston on top later in the first. Brown gets the steal on D. Holiday finds Brown at the other end for the layup. Boston up 30-13. Second quarter, Peyton Pritchard finds Jason Tatum for the 3. Boston taking an even bigger lead, 37-19 at this point later in the second. And Gordon Hayward finds LaMelo Ball. It's a deep 3 and it's good. Ball had 16 points and 5 assists in this game. Boston up 46-28. We continue on in the second. Derek White driving in for the layup and 1. He'd go on to make the free throw, 49-28 at this point. Then Kristaps Porzingis follows his miss with an off-balance layup and 1. He'd make the free throw as well. He finished the night with 14 points and 12 rebounds for a nice double-double performance. Then Brown drives in for the big slam. He had 20 points in this game. Your halftime score, Boston leads 66-40, and we take you to the second half. Third quarter, Jason Tatum finds Drew Holiday. He takes it in himself, lays it in for 2. He had 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. That was his final line. Pritchard finds Kata for the alley-oop dunk. 89-63 at this point. Your final play of our highlight, later in the fourth, the lay-in. The layup awkwardly, and Frank would leave the game and not return, unfortunately. Here's another look at it, just so you can see exactly how awkward and painful the landing looked. We wish him the best. Left knee hyperextension was the diagnosis, and you can check into NBA TV for all the latest on the injury. Your final score, Boston wins at 127-99.
Taking on the Golden State Warriors, a chance for folks in Golden State to check out the show. There he is, Victor Wembanyama dunking between his legs before the game. How about that, Steph Curry jumping it up with Wembanyama. Wembanyama then during the first quarter going to work right over the top of Andrew Wiggins. Then he blocks Klay Thompson. Watch him just wait for people to pass by. There goes one guy. There goes another. He doesn't even care. Just throws it right down over the top of him. So long and so skilled, so coordinated, and just patient out there, stuffing it on folks. Later, Wembanyama gets a block on Andrew Wiggins. The Spurs go the other way. Is he going to dunk it? Nope. This time just pulling up and knocking down the 3. San Antonio up by 10. Warriors 4-on-5 with Wembanyama winded on the other side. Klay Thompson missing the 3. Steph Curry gets the rebound and knocks down the 3. And there goes Wembanyama, a little bit tired, headed to the bench for a break. Spurs up 26-19. Jonathan Kuminga, a little pump fake, then a high arching shot over Wembanyama. He had 13 points on the game, but San Antonio still up by 6. Watch him drive into him to create the space, and Wembanyama didn't even come close really on that one. Kuminga went high with that shot and it dropped down. Wembanyama, catch and shoot, money from the wing for the 3. San Antonio up 72-63 at the half. Third quarter, Andrew Wiggins gets Wembanyama on the pump fake, goes fade away. But yeah, Wembanyama right there for the block. The move worked, but it didn't work enough. Spurs outrunning later in the third. Keldon Johnson finds big Victor Wembanyama. He dunks it home. He had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 5 blocks. It's the Victor Wembanyama show. They get the win, 122-117.